Hey guys, Ty the RV guy here, and behind me is the all-new 2021 Cedar Creek 38EL Champagne Edition. This is the top level that you can jump into for a Cedar Creek, so we're really excited to show you this today. First thing I want to talk about is the overall length and weight of this particular trailer. So when we look at the very front pin to the rear bumper, this trailer is 39 feet and 9 inches long, and you're looking at a rough dry weight of about 13,000 pounds and 13,600 pounds. So this is a bigger trailer by all means, so you're probably going to want to have that big that big 3/4 ton or even the 1 ton truck to get this down the road. Now, a big thing that we love to talk about with Cedar Creek is the style of construction they go into, because this is very unique to the brand. This is what we call a true gel coat fiberglass exterior here. So going into detail behind that fiberglass, you have a full aluminum structure throughout this entire fifth wheel. And what they do differently, instead of welding that structure together, is they actually screw and glue L brackets into all their framing. And what that allows you is for your trailer over the years to adjust and get structurally sounder over the years of use. It's a really cool feature. Now, in behind that, of course, you're going to have a lot of insulation. This is a true 2-inch wall here. And of course, the exterior gel coat is actually a lot better than what you may standardly see from vacuum bonding or even pinch rolling. And the reason why is these are built in gigantic sheets. So you have a lot thicker fiberglass, and the gel coat on the exterior is the same that you might even have on a boat or something like that. So it really holds its color a lot longer than a lot of other fiberglass fifth wheels in the industry. Now, while we're on the exterior and talking about the construction, you'll notice with the Cedar Creek, you have the frameless bonded windows. Nice thing with all of these windows too is they are dual pane. So with that being said, this trailer is fully equipped with its Arctic package, is what we'll call it. And one of the beautiful things is you get some of the best R values in the industry out of this fifth wheel. For an example, up in the ceiling, you're gonna have an R value of 45. That is unheard of in any other fifth wheel in this category. And in the floors, you have an R value of 40. And what they also do is they enclose that underbelly for you, they heat it, and they also insulate it too. Plus they put 12-volt heat pads on all of your tanks. So you're equipped it all the way around for that early, late season, or even early or late season style camping. Now, let's start at the front here. I want to talk a little bit about some of the cool features. For an example, while we're talking about construction, you have this beautiful full painted fiberglass cap here, and it wraps around all 4 edges, so it's containing that main seal on the front of this trailer from ever allowing water in there and delaminating. Just below that, you're going to see probably one of the best fifth wheel pins in the industry. This is the Trail Ride Trail Air version, and what this gives you is an actual full airbag in the middle of the pin and the actual hitch itself, plus a gas strut. So this is going to take out all of that chucking motion and that bouncing that you feel with one of these big heavy fifth wheels. Now, just behind that, you're going to have a beautiful pass-through storage compartment, and of course your front storage compartment here too. And inside this front storage compartment, we've actually ordered this one in from factory, completely generator prepped. You do have the option of also putting in a 55, I believe, watt Cummins Onan generator in here. So you're already set to do so if you wanted to do that on this particular fifth wheel. Now, as we work our way around the sides here, you have a really, really nice feature when it comes to your landing legs. This is a full 6-point hydraulic auto leveling system. So we open this door up here, and you're gonna see you can simply hit a button which is gonna give you your auto level feature, and it drops all 6 legs down, and it completely levels out your fifth wheel for you, so you're not running around trying to dig holes or just get the trailer in place. It's super easy and super quick. Beside that, you're going to have enough space here for a dual battery, and the nice little touch that they do at Cedar Creek is they actually put these battery racks on a sliding tray, which is really cool. So it's nice and easy to get your batteries in and out if you need to. Working our way through, this is going to be your gigantic pass-through storage compartment. And of course, the reason why you see a lot of extra height in here is Cedar Creek is built on a drop Z frame. So what that allows them to do is bring this front end of the trailer down and open up this storage compartment for you. There's a lot of cool little features that you'll see in here. For an example, you have the easy reel here, and this is a full power reel too. So if we just push the side button here, you can see I'm actually spinning that. So instead of lugging around this big 50 amp cable, you can simply just reel it back up nice and easy. Now beside us here, you'll have your full enclosed and heated docking station. This is a beautiful feature to have, and like you can see, They've set it up really well so that you're easily accessible to all of your valves in here when it comes to winterizing time. They even have a battery disconnect switch in here, all of your gate valves and every dial that you're going to need, along with a sprayer and a black tank flush. So just beside that, there's actually a really cool feature that you get out of the Cedar Creek Champagne series, and what that is you have tankless hot water now. So this particular hot water tank actually cycles the water through it and allows you to have unlimited hot water. It's very, very nice feature to have, and you only get it on the Champagne editions. As we work our way through, you'll have your furnace vent here. You're gonna have your power cord connection for you. And while we're looking at the slide outs, another thing that we talk about, because you have hydraulic leveling here, you also have full hydraulic rack and pinion slides. This is the absolute best thing that you could possibly use for your slide outs, and that's why you're seeing it here on the Cedar Creek Champagne. Follow me this way, guys, and we'll have a look at the back of the coach. So as we work our way to the back side here, one of the big additions that you gain out of going with the Champagne package is this beautiful rear fiberglass cap. So like we mentioned with the front now of the fiberglass cap, you have one on the back, so you're protecting both main seals of the trailer. It's a beautiful feature to have. Just above that, you'll also notice that you have a pre-wired in backup camera. And another cool feature along with that backup camera is you have both side view cameras and even an entry door camera. And the reason why they do that is if you want, when this trailer is set up at a permanent site, you can actually hook up a security system to this and actually view all around your trailer. It's a really cool feature. Of course, you have a ladder to get up onto your roof there. And then of course, once you come to the front side here, there's some other really cool features. For an example, you'll have your outside TV here, which is of course fitted in its own little compartment. And again, talking about the compartment doors, you have full metal slam latches on here, which are deadbolt lockable, so no one can get inside and take your things. And just above that, you have this really cool addition that we've ordered on this particular model. That's the Thule Box Awning that we're looking at just above here. It's a wind sensing awning, so if that wind does pick up, this awning will go away by itself. But it's really nice because now you're not losing any of that awning space by having the slide out on your camping side of the trailer. Now, as you can see, there's a little green sticker on the side of this trailer, and that is the TST system. So like you may have seen on some of maybe our Rockwood products or things like that, this has that full onboard tire pressure monitoring system here. So inside your vehicle, you're going to be equipped with the view of behind you because you got the side views, the rear view, plus you're also going to see now your tires, and you're going to see the temperature and pressure of those real time when you're going down the highway. You're set to go anywhere you like, and very easily too. Now, before we jump in here, of course, you're going to notice there's that upper camera just above the door. You have this massive awning that stretches all the way over. Even the front of the overhang of this fifth wheel is covered with awning, so you have no space here that's not shaded. Your door here is a friction hinge door, and of course they also give you the latch here if that wind does pick up really strong. And then on this door, you also have a keyless entry pad. This is a great feature to have in a trailer like this, because if you're saying wanting to go out maybe on a hike someday and you're worried about losing your keys, you can actually lock them up inside your trailer, and of course just hit the lock button and away you go. You're never going to have to carry keys on you. Now, when we have this door back opened here, you'll notice, of course, Cedar Creek does a really nice look on their MoreRide steps, and these, of course, are the gas strut assisted steps. So they simply pick up with one finger, they go right up inside the trailer, and of course they're adjustable on either sides very easily by pushing the pins. So if you're on that uneven ground, you can get a nice stable entrance inside of this fifth wheel. Follow me inside, guys. I'm going to show you this beautiful trailer. So first thing you'll notice walking inside here with these dual opposing slide outs, this is a massive area. The amount of headroom in here, the windows, it's perfectly appointed. One of the big things that we like to mention too with this particular floor plan is, of course, you'll notice your kitchen now is on the slide out for the off side of the trailer, and your living area is in the slide out on your camping side. So all your windows are strategically placed looking into your campsite. It's a great feature. Now, while you're looking at the kitchen here, another cool thing that we love to talk about with this floor plan, because you don't see it in a whole lot of trailers, is the amount of counter space that you have on each side of the stove. It's a really cool feature. It doesn't seem like much, but quite honestly, when you're cooking inside here, it's nice to have that actual space beside you. Now, you'll notice this is actually a lot different oven and stove that you may have seen in comparable fifth wheels, and that's because this is the Insignia Collection appliance. So what you're gaining here is 4 burners on top, just like you might have at home, because this is a residential style stove and oven. And these are all different BTUs here now too. And just underneath that, a massive, massive oven. So if you guys wanted to, essentially do a turkey or something like that while you're out at the campsite, this is going to be pretty close to the same size of oven you might have at home. Now, as we work our way through, you're going to notice the fit and finishing in here is amazing. For an example, the cabinets, of course, are all solid wood construction, hidden hinge too, but they do that really nice glossy look to the cabinets here, so it really cleans up the look. Of course, your countertops in here are all solid surface Korean style materials, so if you put a hot pan on here or drag a knife across it, it's not going to harm it. Now, inside this, the Champagne edition, there's a couple added benefits that you do get in this package. For an example, just below the sink here, you actually have a dishwasher inside of this trailer. So of course it saves you that extra time from having to do the dishes in your sink. If you like to do things the old-fashioned way though, with your sink here, of course it's a tub stainless sink, and this is actually a residential stainless sink. And the reason why we say that is you have a much larger side on this end and a smaller side on that, of course with a sprayer faucet too. Now, while we're talking about those cool features you get on this Champagne edition, you'll also notice this has a wine fridge in here too. So of course you can keep your beverages nice and cold while you're out at the campsite. Just above that, you have a beautiful pantry here. One of the really nice touches that you will notice with the Cedar Creek also is they give you drawers inside your pantries. This is such a usable space now. They're full ball and bearing extension drawer glides. You have real plywood on the inside of here too. So again, I can't stress enough, the fit and finish behind this brand here is absolutely amazing. With our fridge here, again, like I was mentioning, Insignia Collection appliances. So this is all residential style. This is a beautiful fridge. I believe it's probably a 20 or a 22 cubic foot fridge here. And just underneath that, you're gonna have this nice deep pull-out tray freezer. So you're going to be able to have all the food that you would have at home here at the campsite. Now, while we're still in the main area here, like I want to show you, still immense amount of storage. You have another pantry here, even up above that too. You'll have another little counter space spot here. And again, another little touch that Cedar Creek does, which is very nice. They give you a trash can spot and a recycling here too, with a little drawer just above that so you can put your garbage bags. It's all these little tiny details that this brand does, which makes a world of difference. And Cedar Creek is one of the longest lasting high profile fifth wheel brands in the market. Now, before we head upstairs, I want to show you the rest of the main area here. For an example, when you start looking towards the actual living space, you're going to notice you have a massive TV here just above your fireplace. This fireplace, of course, works as an additional heater for you. So you have a 5100 BTU electric fireplace here. So of course, if you're using this trailer in the early spring, late fall, you have a way of building extra heat inside of your trailer. Just above that, they give you some really nice accent cabinetry too by jetting it out like that. It looks beautiful. You'll have the glass inlays in there. And then of course, along the bottom here, you're also gonna have a pull-out sofa that makes into a bed. While we're looking at this nice setup here, I want to talk about a couple cool features you get out of the Champagne. For an example, you'll notice all your valances above your windows are solid wood, but they're even backlit with some really nice LED lighting. So again, you can see this is one of the most luxurious fifth wheels you can get into. With your blinds here, they actually give you a day and night roller style shade, and these are nice slow rolling shades, so it gives you both options of what you're looking for inside the window there. Now, over on the chairs here, these are a nice theater style couch. It actually is going to extend out with a push of a button here. We just don't have it hooked up to the proper power right now. And then right beside that, you're gonna have your table. Now there does come some extra chairs for you here too. I believe this table does actually come out a little bit further to give you some space. So there's plenty of seating area here for entertaining and that type of stuff. Let's head upstairs now and have a look at some of the cool features. Now, as we're working our way up these steps, you will notice that Cedar Creek gives you a central vac system here. And one of the nice touches with this brand too is they actually give you the hoses for the vacuum. Lots of brands don't do that. It comes with a carpet cleaner and other little things like that too. And just above it, this is going to be where your control panel is. Now, what Cedar Creek has just gone to with their new control panels is this is the Firefly system. So what you'll see is, of course, everything is, you can hook up to this, to all of your systems right through this panel, plus you can even pair your phone to it. So if you want to put your awnings out, your slide outs, turn your lights on in here, whichever, it's all capable right off your cell phone. And they've even changed the switches around inside the trailer so that you have a nice push button switch. You can control those again from your cell phone. It's the best feature to have inside your fifth wheel. Just below that, you'll also notice you have a Go Power solar panel grid here. And that's because this trailer comes from factory with that nice, I believe it's a 100-watt solar panel already pre-installed on your roof for you. Come on up into here. I want to show you the new bathrooms in the Cedar Creeks. I'll let you jump in there first. First thing you'll notice too is they actually do this really nice white accent cabinetry, and it's the only spot that they do it in here. It really cleans the look up. And then of course you have a beautiful dual vanity. Just beside that, you're going to have a porcelain toilet with a foot flush. And then one of the tallest showers in the industry too, with a beautiful sliding glass door. Like you can see, they put some really nice shelves in here. It's got a nice tile look to it around the sides, so it's keeping all that water contained. And then just up above, we have that nice max air fan, which of course is going to help vent out those hot airs in the technically the most warmest spot of your fifth wheel. Follow me this way. So now that we're in the bedroom, one of the big things that I love to talk about is this is probably one of the tallest bedroom heights that you'll see out of any fifth wheel in the industry. And that's because what Cedar Creek does is they actually extend the roof line of this trailer right to the very front cap. So even when we look inside this massive walk-in closet here, it truly is a walk-in closet. I'm 6 feet tall and I still have plenty of room inside of this, this closet here. There's lots of shelving, there's a big hanging bar that comes across, and of course in the corner there you can see your King Wi-Fi router. This is super cool feature because if you do go onto King's website, you can simply turn that directly into a Wi-Fi router for you. Now there is some really cool lighting that you'll see inside the bedroom here too, along with a little bench that you can sit down in the morning, you know, put your socks on, that kind of thing. It makes it easier. And then of course with the Champagne Edition, they also give you a Cadet space heater inside of here too. So again, this is probably one of your best options if you're that type of camper that likes to set up in the wintertime. You can skirt this fifth wheel in, and with that Cadet going, your fireplace, your furnace, you could probably use this trailer through Canadian winters no problem. We've actually had clients do it before. Follow me back down into the main area here, and we'll have a final look at this beautiful Cedar Creek. So a couple things I missed. Of course, you have a full in-floor ducted furnace here, which is a lot more efficient than you would standardly see with a tube-style ducting and some of the products comparable to this. Up in the ceiling, you'll have some really nice accent lighting in the chandelier there, and that's of course a Champagne feature that you do gain. And this trailer is actually equipped with dual air conditioning too. So you have a 15,000 BTU air conditioner and a 13,500 BTU air conditioner up there, and this is a whisper quiet system too. So essentially, if I was to turn this air conditioning on, you wouldn't even hear it running over my voice. That pretty much wraps up this Cedar Creek today, guys. Thanks again for watching. If you do have any questions, make sure you reach out to us at Rangeland. Again, I'm Ty the RV Guy. Give us a call, talk to us about our RV show pricing. Thanks again for watching. Happy camping.